Yeah. So Sundaresh asked, Prakrite Kriyamanani, is Prakriti an external thing or an internal thing of a person or a person himself? What kind of thing is this Prakriti? If Prakriti is a doer of karma, then doesn't the fruit of karma also belong to Prakriti and not the person? Okay, Guruji. Yeah, so I think, yeah, many times you also mentioned, and to Harika Mataji's question also, you mentioned that modes of nature are doing everything. So we know modes of nature are doing, and let's say if a criminal commits some crime, again we say that the person is not doing, the modes of nature are doing. But we see that definitely this criminal will be put to jail and he will be punished by the government. So if the modes of nature is doing everything, then yeah, then why does the person gets the suffering? So this is the second question, and the first question is, what is Prakriti, whether it is an internal thing of a person or external thing? Thank you, Guruji.
Prakriti, most of the time it refers to the modes of nature, as you said, like Swabhava. So Prakriti Kriyamanan means our Swabhava, the three modes of material nature, which is Prakriti Sambhava. So Prakriti is also, we call it as Sakti, Durga, Srishti, Sthiti, Pralaya Sadhana, Sakti Reka, Chayeva Yasya Bonani Bibardi Durga. Hare Krishna. Excuse me. So Prakriti is actually, is basically, Krishna is teaching us that there is Bhumi, Rapo, Analo, Vayu, Kam, Mano, Buddhi, Evacha, Ahankaram, Iti, Yamme, Binna Prakriti. So that is also known as Binna Prakriti, separated material nature. 8. Binna Prakriti Rastata. Apareyam Mitastvanyam Prakritim Vidhi Me Param. So there is also Para Prakriti. So that is the soul is known as Para Prakriti, means it's a superior nature. So in general, Prakriti means what you call it as, it is nature. So this modes of nature is also a part of Prakriti, because it's a Prakriti Sambhavaga, these three modes of material nature. Sattvam, Sattva, Rajas, Tamo, Iti, Gunaga, Prakriti Sambhavaga. Also, as you quoted this sloka, that Prakriti Kriyamanani, Gunahi Karmani Sarvasaga. So all these things are known as Prakriti. So this nature, everything is Prakriti. And so they are acting, they are doing. So we are not doing anything. And they are acting on us, they are forcing us to do, because we are letting them to do. That's a problem. Because we are associating with them. That's what is the problem. Purusaga, Krishna is saying that Prakritustohi Bhumte Prakriti Jan Guna. Karanam Guna Sangosha. Karanam Guna Sangosha Saddasat Yoni Janmasu. Purushaga Prakritisto hi Bhumte Prakriti Jan Gunan. Karanam Guna Sangosya Saddasat Yoni Janmasu. So we are in the Prakriti and we are associating. Guna Sangosha means associating with the gunas, the three modes of material nature. Because of that, we are meeting with good and bad results. Saddha Sadyoni Janmasu. So that way, all the activities are carried out by Prakriti, and that Prakriti is like our body is also, it's very difficult to, this question itself, like internal or external itself, is very difficult to answer, because our body is also a part of Prakriti. That is, as Krishna said, that Bhumi, Rapo, Analo, Vayu, Kam, everything is a part of Prakriti. So that way, we need to understand that this modes of nature are doing everything and we don't own anything. We don't, since we are not doing anything, the results don't belong to us. That's what Krishna is saying, that you have a right to perform your duty, but you don't have a right over the results. Karmanyeva adhikaraste ma paleshu kadasana. So that's what we need to know, that we don't, that is really true, that the results are owned by the Prakriti only. That is owned by Krishna, because there is Mama Maya. Krishna is saying that my Maya. So Maya giyasya jagadanda satani rupe traigunya tadvisaya veda vitaya manam sattva valambi parasatvam visuddha sattvam govindamadi purusham tamagam bhajami. So that way, Prakriti is like that, and Maya is doing everything, and we don't own anything. So if you understand that part, that means we should not be disturbed by the results. Since we don't own the results, since we are not doing it, and we don't own the results, we should not be disturbed by the results. then we are good to go. Then we won't be bound by the modes of nature. But when we are attached to the results, when we are affected by the results, that means we will have to face the reactions. That's what is very important. Hare Krishna.
Okay, Guruji. So does it mean that, as you said, the body is also Prakriti? So when we say everything is done by Prakriti, it means nothing is done by the Atma, everything is done by the body. And then whenever we get some punishment, the punishment also, the body gets punishment. But the Atma doesn't get punishment. But since the Atma is attached to the body, that's why the Atma feels the sufferings of the body. Can we say like that, Guruji?
Mm-hmm. So Krishna is teaching about the Prakriti in the 13th chapter. In fact, Arjuna asks the question, what is Prakriti? Prakriti in Purusham Chaiva, Kshetram Kshetrajnam Eva. So Krishna is teaching that material nature and the living entities should be understood to be beginningless. Their transformations and the modes of matter are products of material nature. So that's what Prakriti in Purusham Chaiva Vidyanadi Ubhavapi. So they are anadi. So they are beginningless. They are always there. Prakriti and also the Purusha, the living entity is also there. The Prakriti is also always there. So that's what Prakriti in Purusham Chaiva Vidya Anadi Ubhavapi. Vikaramscha Gunamscha Chaiva Vidhi Prakriti Sambhavan. So you understand that Vikarams means by transformations, these Gunams, these three modes of material nature are produced from the Prakriti. So Prakriti is there from the beginning and the soul is also there and the Gunas are produced by the Prakriti. So then all the activities are created by Prakriti, are executed by Prakriti, and the soul is simply suffering the results, whether good or bad, because we are attached to the results. So that's why we need to understand this fact and then get ourselves detached from the sense objects. So then we will not be suffering. Hare Krishna.
Thank you, Guruji. Thank you for the wonderful answer.